Oh my goodness. This is the biggest burger I have ever seen. It's a cake! Oh, it's so beautiful. Who made this cake? Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. I wonder who made these. That's a nice painting. Legos. What? Oh, these are so amazing. I wonder who made these. Let's play. Hey, Lego T, do you want to share today's big idea?
I certainly do, Lego me. Today's big idea is...
God created us.
Hey, T. Oh, wow. Who made these?
You know, I've been wondering the same thing. In fact, I have been asking that question all day. First, I saw this beautiful cake, and then I saw some incredible art, and now these super cool Legos that look exactly like us. Who made these things?
I don't know. But I think better with cake. Can you take me to the cake?
Right this way. First, I thought it was a giant burger, but then it was a cake.
Oh.
Here it is.
Oh,
Isn't it beautiful?
it sure is. And I know exactly who made it.
How?
Well, there's only one person I know who makes cake replicas of real food. It's Chris.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains the cake. But what about the paintings?
Show me.
Well, here they are. Aren't they beautiful?
Wow. Yeah, they really are. And I think I know who made these.
How?
Use this. Right there.
It says Allison. Wow, she did a great job with these. Now we know who made the cake. We know who made these paintings. But what about the little Lego people?
May I? Let's take a closer look. Okay, let's take a look at these Lego creations here. Oh, wow. This one really does look like you, T. It's got your cool hair, it's got your glasses, it's even got your favorite blue shirt.
I knew this one was you because look, it's got a ponytail and glasses and your favorite striped sweater. Oh, these are great, but I wish I knew who made them so I could say thank you.
Yeah, I don't know who made these, but I do know who made us. It was God.
Yep, and that's today's big idea too. God created us.
He sure did, and he made us on purpose, and he loves everything about us. Here, watch this.
God's story. God made people. So part of God's story is about how he made people, and it goes like this. The very beginning of time, God made the world, and he did it just by speaking. He made the blue sky and planets with rings and galaxies exploding with stars. He made puffy clouds and dry land and sparkling water. He covered the earth with deserts and mountains and planted forests and jungles. He sprinkled the world with flowers and bugs and birds and fish and animals of all kinds. It was a perfect home, full of fun creatures. And God called all of it good. But he wasn't done creating yet. God said, "Let us make mankind in our image." in our likeness, so that they may rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, over the livestock and all the wild animals, and over all the creatures that move along the ground. This time, though, God didn't just speak. First, he took some dust from the ground. Then he breathed into the dust with his own breath. By doing that, he created the very first person, a man called Adam. God put Adam in an amazing garden called Eden. But Adam was different than the other living creatures God had made. In fact, God put Adam in charge of everything else. But Adam needed a friend. So the Bible says that God caused him to fall into a deep sleep. While Adam was sleeping, God made a woman from one of Adam's ribs. Her name was Eve. And she and Adam were free to live happily in the garden where they could walk and talk with God. It was perfect. Once Adam and Eve were together caring for the garden, God didn't just call the world good, he called it very good. See, people are God's favorite. Remember, we were made in his own image, in his likeness. The Bible says, God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God, he created them. Male and female, he created them. We don't know exactly what it means to be created in God's image. But we do know it means he made us like him. So our eyes, our skin, our teeth, our bones are perfectly crafted by God. Our personalities, our sense of humor, our sensitivities, our hobbies, our talents, everything is made by God so that we can be like him. And we have abilities that none of the animals have. We can paint pictures and write poems. We can solve math problems, explain what we're thinking, and invent cool new things. Whether we like to run, teach, build, or anything else, God understands us. Of course, we don't always act perfectly, but that's another part of the story. When God made Adam and Eve, he crafted them in his image. He made them and us like him. And that's the story of how God made people. So, in case you missed it, here's the quick version. God made the whole world. It was a perfect home. He called it good. He breathed into dust and made Adam. He took one of Adam's ribs and made Eve. Then he called the world very good. He made us like him, in his image. He understands us, and we are his favorite. And that's a part of God's story.
Wow, God is so creative. He thought of everything around us.
He thought of the giraffe with its long neck and English bulldogs with their squished up noses.
And he thought of planets and the galaxies and volcanoes.
And he thought of the coral reefs and how cute and funny baby birds look when they're hungry.
He thought of small things like wildflowers and big things like dinosaurs. Roar!
Yeah, and the thing he made that he loved the most? It's us. There are days where we may not feel like we're that special or even good, but God tells us in the Bible that we are beloved. That means really, 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 really loved. And he tells us that we are his children.
And nothing can ever separate us from God's love.
That's right. And we're going to talk more about that after this short break.
Welcome back, Kids Club. We still don't know who created those super cool Lego replicas, but we do know that God created us. And that's really important to remember. God made each of us very special. Everyone is unique and different because God created us that way. Maybe when God made you, he made you extra curious. Or maybe he made you a really good friend. Or he made you extra adventurous. He made all of us different and unique and special because he loves us. You know, I think I still have one more question.
Yeah, who made these awesome Lego people?
That's a good question, but the one I'm thinking about might be even more important.
Ooh, let's hear it.
Well, it's a question for Kids Club.
Oh.
Kids Club, what's on your Lego block?
I'm not sure I understand.
Oh, well, we wrote all these great words on a Lego person because those are some really special ways that God has created his people. Now, there are people who are extra curious and adventurous and really great friends, but there are lots of ways that God makes us unique. So I'm wondering what our Kids Club friends would say is unique about them.
Oh, I get it. That's such a good point. Kids Club, maybe you know right away one of the unique ways God's created you. Or maybe you need to think about it. Or maybe you could ask a friend or someone who knows you really, really well.
Oh, May, you think you can tell me something special about me?
Oh, no doubt. Where do I choose? There's so many. I think if I were writing on your Lego block, I would remember that you bring joy wherever you go, so I would write joy on your block. J-O-Y. Joy.
Hey, thanks for encouraging me, May. Hey, Kids Club, now it's your turn. What would be on your Lego? Now, are you generous, spunky, a good listener, funny, dependable, brave? There are so many words to choose from and so many ways that God made you unique.
And no matter what you put on your Lego block, remember, it's special because God created you that way. He made all of us unique and special, and he loves each and every one of us. See you soon, Kids Club. And remember, God created us.